Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the news flash on Message Television with me, the Vanessa Long. Let's open this edition in politics, where the Cameroon Renaissance Movement (CRM) political party on Wednesday reacted to the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement's party strategic seminar held in Yaoundé on July 22, with focus on the conditions for securing a landslide victory in the 2027 legislative and municipal elections. In a statement issued by its communications secretary Roger Justin Noah, Maurice Kamto's party said the meeting reflected what it described as the ruling party's growing concern over its decline in popularity, citing the high cost of living, unemployment, and allegations of embezzlement of public funds. The CRM alleged that the CPDM is seeking to secure control of the National Assembly and municipal councils through what it considers irregular means. The party also criticized several state institutions, including the Ministry of Territorial Administration, Elections Cameroon (Elecam), the Constitutional Council, and the judiciary, accusing them of favoring the ruling party during the 2018 and 2025 presidential elections. In response, the CRM said it will intensify its grassroots mobilization and called on its members as well as all Cameroonian citizens to register to vote, receive election observation training, and report any irregularities observed throughout the electoral process. The CPDM has not yet responded to the CRM's allegation at the time of this report. On June 30, Charlotte Meyo, 35, left her home feeling unwell. She went to see a local doctor, described as a drug vendor, hoping to receive medical treatment. According to investigators, the suspect performed a medical procedure despite having no professional medical qualifications. The victim is believed to have died during the procedure. Instead of notifying the authorities or calling emergency services, the main suspect allegedly sought the assistance of a taxi driver to transport the body. The victim's remains were then allegedly dumped into the Mfoulou River at Akak in the Swa subdivision. After nearly 20 days of searching, divers from the Fire and Rescue Service, assisted by gendarmerie officers, recovered the body, which was in an advanced state of decomposition. Investigators later tracked down and arrested the main suspect in Buda alongside his alleged accomplice. The case serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of illegal medical practices. Health authorities are urging the public to seek treatment only at licensed health medical facilities or from qualified healthcare professionals, warning that entrusting one's health to unqualified individuals can have irreversible and even fatal consequences, like was this case. Let's now take you to the Northwest region, precisely in its regional capital, Bamenda, where the regional hospital has received a total sum of 53,527,179 francs CFA in donations from individuals and organizations to support its recovery following the devastating fire that struck the facilities on the night of June 29 to June 30, 2026. In a letter of appreciation, the hospital's management committee expressed heartfelt gratitude to all benefactors who responded to its appeal, describing the contribution as a vital step towards restoring essential health services. Hospital authorities said the funds will primarily be used to replenish the pharmacy's stock of medicines, which is especially important as the number of poor and vulnerable patients continue to increase. During the first half of 2026 alone, the hospital provided care to 1,242 patients in this category. The management emphasized that the donations will strengthen the hospital's capacity to continue delivering quality and holistic healthcare despite the losses caused by the fire. An accompanying document also outlined plans for the purchase of essential medications for the hospital's pharmacy. Let's talk economy out of the country. In Ouagadougou, monetary sovereignty has emerged as one of the Alliance of Sahel States, the AES, top priorities. The leaders of the AES Confederation have voiced their opposition to the ECOWAS-backed eco-currency reform, arguing that it falls short of meeting the region's aspiration for genuine economic independence. According to the Alliance of Sahel States officials, simply renaming the franc CFA franc without fundamentally changing the mechanisms that govern its operation will not amount to meaningful reform. They argue that such an approach will leave intact the monetary framework inherited from the past, which the Confederation's member states have repeatedly challenged. For Ouagadougou, Bamako, and Niamey, the pursuit of sovereignty cannot be confined to security and political issues alone. It must also include control over financial and monetary instruments, which they regard as essential tools for economic development and national independence. With this objective in mind, the three countries have continued discussions on establishing financial mechanisms specific to the Confederation. Their stated goal is to build a system capable of supporting their economic ambitions while strengthening their autonomy in shaping and implementing public policy. This position marks another stage in the growing differences between the AES and ECOWAS over the future of monetary integration in West Africa. It also underscores the Sahelian states' determination to pursue comprehensive monetary reform rather than a simple change in the currency's name. The constant Mutamba case has taken another dramatic turn. In Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo, the Court of Cassation was the scene of a particularly tense hearing. Facing prosecution, the former Minister of State for Justice appeared in court under heavy security before challenging the legality of the proceedings brought against him. Calm and resolute, he said he remains committed to his fight for justice and the rule of law. The hearing quickly became heated. Defense lawyers raised several procedural objections, particularly challenging the admissibility of the civil parties before the Court of Cassation. The arguments led to intense exchanges with the judges, reflecting the high level of tension surrounding the case. Arguing that the rule of law were not being respected, Constant Mutamba and his legal team ultimately decided to walk out of the courtroom. The dramatic exit, they said, was promoted by what they described as serious procedural irregularities, which they denounced as a mockery of justice. Outside the courthouse, the decision sparked mixed reactions. Some observers believe the former minister should have remained in court to present his defense before the judges. Others, however, argued that his departure reflects a loss of confidence in the judicial process and contend that the case has taken on a political dimension. As the legal proceedings continue, the constant case remains at the center of public debate in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The Court of Cassation's next decision is being closely awaited by the legal stakeholders and a public that continues to follow this high-profile case with great interest. That was it for this edition, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Programs continue on Messager Television.
Le Messager Télévision, à l'écoute du peuple.